Chapter 11. Test Part 2. Dark clouds hung above, lightning flashing as thunder boomed. Chomper climbed a set of rocks, coming upon what he thought was a lair. Entering the dark cave, he sniffed the air, remembering his senses were useless in the between space. He was going in blind, and all he could do was hope Sharptooth wouldn't attack him. Sharptooth, Dementis!
Arg, if it isn't the tyrant king of the lizards! Here to grace me with his presence and try to take my title.
Grandfather, I don't wish to take anything from you. If anything, I only want to talk.
Talk! What a waste of time!
The large Sharptooth rose from his throne-like formation of rocks, being taller than even Redclaw. Chomper trembled, knowing if Redclaw or Stephanie couldn't take him down, the chance of him accomplishing such a feat was next to impossible.
Scared yet, grandson?
No.
But you tremble where you stand.
I'm scared, but not of you. I'm scared I'll never get back to see my mate, my family, my friends.
Then you know what you must do to get back there. Face me!
Chomper was still.
What? Without the help of your powers you hold back? But you are strong, for me blood flows through your veins. Me lineage lives on in ya, no matter what you do, how you pretend. You are a killer.
Chomper snarled and lunged to attack, seeing Sharptooth slip aside, Chomper crashing into the rocks. Sharptooth laughed as Chomper recovered, rising to face him again.
My turn!
Chomper had no time to react, a set of claws sweeping him across the face, the force sending him rolling along the ground. Sharptooth was fast upon him, leaping through the air to pounce him. Chomper kept moving and saw Sharptooth land, rushing at him with a set of great snapping jaws. Able to get to his feet, Chomper ran around him, whipping his tail and smacking Sharptooth in the back. It hardly did anything but make him hunch, Sharptooth peering back to grin at Chomper before striking him with his own tail. Chomper saw stars and was sent back, gasping for air, struggling to move.
Okay, this just be pathetic. Even the other two didn't fall this fast.
Well, I'm not like Redclaw or Stephanie. I'm not like any of you.
Really? You say that, yet you come from the greatest line of alphas. It used to be a pure bloodline till it was tainted with the blood of those sky beings.
You leave my other parents out of this. If not for their interference, I wouldn't be here. Chomper got a surge of energy, rising to tackle Sharptooth down. Again, the older male laughed.
That's it. You fight hard to defend those dear to you, and yet you choose food for a mate.
A punch to the face stopped him.
Leave her out of this.
Chomper struck him over and over, able to keep him pinned down. Huffing with rage, frustration, Chomper was on the verge of really letting Sharptooth have it before he paused. This will solve nothing.
You hate yourself, therefore you hate me, your parents, all your brethren. That is why you'd never be a good alpha, 'cause all you see are bad in them, in yourself.
You're right. Chomper rose and sat. All my life I wished to be a leaf eater, to get rid of the Sharptooth part of me.
Aye, and look where it got you. Did you ever think what your life might have been like had you accepted that part of you?
Funny enough, no. I'm sorry, Grandfather, that I let you down, that I wasn't strong enough, good enough to be the alpha. All I wanted was to protect the circle of life, and even then, I failed. Chomper didn't know whether Sharptooth would attack, simply accepting whatever fate befell him. If he were destined to be stuck there, least he hoped he'd see Ruby in death. Then Sharptooth sat by him.
Congratulations, grandson, you passed!
What?
The reason I never thought Stephanie or Redclaw were good leaders was because they were like me.
And that's bad?
Aye. It made for a very poor leader. Think about it. Each one wanted to rule for different reasons. Red Claw, for power and glory, to be the best of the best. Stephanie wanted to usher in a reign of terror and endless violence, killing without a care of what consequences it'd have on the world. As for ye, you see the great balance, that Leaf Eaters and Sharptooth can coexist. You remind me of me mother.
My great-great-grandmother?
Aye, what do you know of her time as Alpha?
Not much.
Exactly. I wanted to extinguish her beliefs, do away with the circle of life. It wasn't until I was older, till I died, that I realized the error of my ways. Did you ever drown?
Almost. Though friends have always been there to pull me out.
And when you have no friends, you die. As I sank, my life flashed through me eyes. I was a foolish boy. Should have listened to me mother. She taught me never to forget the circle of life, to abide by it, or I would suffer a fate worse than death.
Why did you kill so much?
I could see into the future, could tell when things would happen before they happened. It was not a gift, but a curse, for I saw the death of each of my siblings. No matter how hard I tried to prevent them, they still died. I was angry, couldn't understand why I was spared. Mother told me it was the circle of life, but that wasn't good enough for me. I fear the era of peace came to an end because of me.
The era of peace? There was a time when the Great Valley wasn't needed?
No, everything was different. I knew the sins of my past, that burden would fall to my son. Yet when he refused, it became ye burden. Chomper, you must go back, must continue to repair what's been broken. I know you can do it. Now did you learn anything?
Chomper felt his grandfather pat his back, offering a kind smile. Yeah, I think so. All my life I've hated myself, the Sharptooth part of me, but now I realize I have to accept that part, embrace it. Even if I don't understand it, don't like having fangs, claws, so long as I use them to protect and defend what I love, I should accept it. There should no longer be Tyrannosaurus Rex and Chomper, but one. Thank you, Grandfather, for helping me see that.
Thank ye.
Sharptooth saw the dark land begin to vanish in a sea of light. What's happening?
The veil we've been trapped in is breaking down. Very soon, Red Claw, Stephanie, and myself will be able to enter the afterlife.
What about me?
Have to wait and see, I suppose.
Chomper took a breath and reached out to hold Sharptooth's hand.
I look forward to meeting my mother again, to see my siblings.
Yeah, if I don't return to my body, at least I'll see my mom and dad again, along with Kyle. I wonder how he's doing. How Chomper longed to return to his body, yet he accepted he might not and would die. Though even in death he knew he'd be reunited with those already gone. He shut his eyes and thought about his family, Ruby. He could see her face, smiling at him, her blue eyes. He could look at her face for all eternity, the face of the female who loved him, who saw past what he was to find a gentle soul within. He loved her. His love for her was stronger than the pain, gave him a sense of peace.